Hi, it's JTwisdom, and I am coming at you on a not so hot week. Last week was really hot, so this week it's hot, but it's not as hot. It's like in the 90s or something like that. And I wanted to come on and talk to you about flaxseed gel. Usually I use gel, like you would use gel like for your edges, but flaxseed it's nice when you can find a natural way of having gel. So I tried flaxseed gel. I seen a video from I think it was Natural 85, so I said I'd try it myself, and so I went to look for flaxseed, and I went to Trader Joe's actually and got a bag of flaxseed, and it was like $2 and something, $2. It was really reasonable. And what's good about this is that it's healthy for you. You can put it on cereal, you can put it on your in your granola. It's a whole lot of different things you can use with it. So basically it's just flax seeds and water. So I'm making a little bitty amount for today. So I'm using this small saucepan, little pot, and I'm using 1/4 cup of flaxseed gel. Flax seeds. Pardon me, flax seeds. So I'm going to turn it on. So it's 1/4 cup of flax seeds. So I put those in. And then I add 2 cups of water. And it's just regular tap water that I'm adding in. I don't know if Natural 85 said distilled or whatever, but I'm just using it. I'm using regular water. So and what you do is you just stir. And what I wanted to show was like how long it would take. So like I have it, if you notice, I have it on high heat right now. And what I'll do is I'll come back, because I don't want you to just see me just stirring this. But what I will say is that it's nice to have a natural gel, and to realize that you're paying like pennies just for gel, and by making this gel, and I think it said it lasts like 2 weeks, that the gel lasts 2 weeks, but you can make more. I will add like lavender, vitamin E. I'll add some drops of that to it, but that'll be towards the end. So, but you can add like your favorite oil, like if you want to add a couple drops of tea tree or anything like that, you can. So what I'll do is when it starts boiling, I'll come back and then I'll show you what's happening from there. So stay tuned. Hi, I'm back. Okay, as you can see, it's boiling now. It's been 5 minutes, so it doesn't take long. I wanted to say too that these are, if you can tell, they're a little dark, so they are roasted flax seeds. You don't have to just use roasted flax seeds. You can use regular, like I guess the raw flax seeds, and they're probably a little lighter than that. But these work just as well. They're cheaper. They're cheap at Trader Joe's, and at first I was kind of like wondering, I don't know if these are gonna work or not, because they're roasted, but they work just as well. The flaxseed gel will come out just a little like a brownish color, and don't be surprised if your house will smell a little bit like popcorn. But I like popcorn, but it'll smell a little bit like popcorn, but it comes out, you'll get the same kind of consistency. So what you see now, you're starting to see like the film of the flax seeds, what's coming from the flax seeds. You're starting to see that, but we're not ready yet. It's not ready yet. It's still pretty watery right now. So I'll continue. Basically, you would just continue to stir. And I have the heat kind of like at a medium-high heat, so that it doesn't overflow. I like the pot, this small pot. It seems like it controls it better, but if you wanted to use a larger pot, you could, but this one works best. This little pot works best for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to track the time. So now it's been about 8 minutes. So I'll come back when it starts really looking really thick, and then I'll give you a consistent time of how long it has been, so you'll know, you'll kind of gauge it. It'll probably be different maybe with everyone, but you can kind of see if you just look at it. You see that film right now? You're starting to see that film. And once you start to see that film, that doesn't mean it's ready. It's not ready yet. So I'll be back when it starts looking really thick and almost ready. So stay tuned. Hey, okay, I have been stirring. It's been about, a whole total of about 27 minutes. And basically just stirring, making sure to get the seeds from around the sides and everything. And this is not, now the 2 cups of water is not going to be 2 cups of gel. It's not going to be that much, but like for me, I don't need a whole lot of gel. And it seems like with it being roasted, I don't know, I haven't tried it with the raw flaxseed, but it seems like with it being roasted, is at least I know at least the consistency that I like, it takes a little longer, and I just try to make sure. But you want to make sure you see that film. You want to make sure you see that film, and you see how that's looking, how it's kind of sticking. See that? That's the gel. That's the flaxseed gel. See that, how it's staying like that? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this off. Okay. And as you can see, this is basically old pantyhose that I cut the leg. You can cut the leg off and just put it in. I put it in this glass jar because I have another glass jar that I'll show you what it looks like, what the flaxseed looks like after it, when it's gets jellified. The consistency looks like gel. It's not like your hard, like the thick jelly gel, but it does give off. It's kind of like that slimy kind of, it does look like a gel, and it doesn't take much. So what I'm going to do, basically I just took the pantyhose, and if you have any old pantyhose around, you should, I don't want you to have to be buying pantyhose for this. And then just make a little hole in there, and then what I do, I pour it in gently, pour it all in. It's not going to make much. So, and I'm going to go get the spatula. Well, not the spatula, the tongs. I don't want to touch that because it's very hot. So as I just see that going through, just have that, just take your tongs and just pull it through. See that consistency? And you're spending pennies. You're really not spending anything. Whoever came up with this is awesome. Oops, I'm dripping it everywhere. So, but I want you to look at and see that the gel consistency. See that? See, it's not even in the refrigerator, and it's giving that off. So, and basically what I do with this, I'll let the flax seeds cool, and because actually they're kind of hot right now, so I'll let them cool, and then you can actually reuse these, the flax seed. Now I have not reused them yet, but when I reuse them, I'll add a little I'll either do it on do a blog post, or I'll add a little note to this video letting you know how that turned out. So from that amount, that's how much it makes, and you can see how that looks. So from that, it doesn't make much, but I don't need a lot, because if I'm only doing like my edges, but it is, if you can look at that, it is jellified like jello. Okay, so what I do is I add, you can add your favorite oil, like your favorite couple drops. I'm gonna add, I really like, I've had this oil for a long time. It's Hair and Scalp Elixir by Treasured Locks, treasuredlocks.com. I really like them. I've been ordering hair conditioners and hair oil from them. And this is shea butter, jojoba or jojoba, tea tree, and black seed oil is in this. So I just add like a couple of drops, not a whole lot, just a couple drops. And of course, you know that tea tree oil is good for for your scalp and cleansing, the cleansing for your scalp and everything, and good for your a healthy scalp. So use that. Vitamin E. I actually got this vitamin E from Walgreens, believe it or not, for like $5. So I'll put a couple of drops in there. Just a little bit, not a lot. 1, 2, okay, that's enough. And 100% vitamin E is very thick, very thick. So if you ever see vitamin E, if you know it's 100%, it's very, very thick. But I got this from Walgreens for $5. I'm also going to add, and this is where you can add your favorite oil. This is Jasmine Absolute. It says sensualizing. Well, it'll be sensualizing for my scalp. And I got this from Whole Foods. I've had this oil. I keep my oils for a long period of time because it doesn't really take much for a lot of things, so I don't really recollect. So I just used 1, 2. Okay, that's enough for that. And I'm also going to use some lavender, which is calming, which is great. So I'll use a couple of drops of that too. Okay, so then I'll get a spoon, or a fork, and then I'll stir that up. Ooh, wow, that smells so good. I mean, it's just a beautiful thing when you can do that to your, your own gel. This is what it looks like when it cools. It's still got that, see how it has, it's like, oh, you say, boy, that's watery. You see it looks kind of, I guess it does look kind of mucousy, but look kind of brown, but it gives off like that. But when I actually stick my hands in it, you'll see that it has that gel effect to it. See that? See that gel effect? See that? See? And this batch that I made this last week, and this has lavender and tea tree oil in it, and lavender, tea tree oil, and I think I added a little bit of jojoba in it too. But since the Treasure Lock has jojoba in it, I added that in it. So that's what it'll look like. And see, when this cools down, I'll probably put this in the refrigerator for a little bit. When this cools down, I'll add that to that, because that has jasmine in it, and that smells so good. And but it kind of gives a flippy jelly effect. See that? Flippy jelly effect like that. But you only need a little. Sometimes I'll use it on. I mean, it really laid. I use some of the flaxseed. I used some of this that I made a week ago, and I used some of this morning, and it just really lays your hair down, and it's it's a hold, but it's not a crunchy hold. And you can gauge on how much you would want to use. So what I'm going to show you now, I'm almost done. I want to show you what the flaxseed, this is the flaxseed that I had left over. I kind of made a double batch. It took me an hour to make that double batch. So I'm gonna start doing the little ones, and that's what it looked like. And the thing is that you should be, and that's basically from this. So I can show you, since it's not. So I basically just roll it down. I roll it down, and then I just bring it on through. Then I just bring it through. And then I either just take my tongs and get it off that way. You know, try to save every little seed. And then I just discard the pantyhose because, you know, I don't really need it anymore. And then I just put that in the refrigerator, and then when I want to make some more flaxseed, I just go in my stash and reuse this again. So it's really economical. It's resourceful because you're actually not throwing away seeds, you're actually reusing them again. So I just wanted to share this. I had never tried it before. I just tried it last week, and it's really, really neat to make your own natural flaxseed gel, and to really realize how easy it is to make it and how economical it is to make it. So if you get a chance, give it a try. So Jesus is Lord, and until next time, have an awesome week.